Hello and welcome to Deriving Me Crazy Math Help. My name is Tori and I'll be your tutor today. And in this video we're going to be talking about an Algebra 2 concept called synthetic division. It's kind of the cousin of long division, but it's a lot faster, and its only real fault is that it has to be in kind of a certain kind of form in order to work. So let's get to it, and I'll walk you through the steps here. So our first step with this problem is going to be finding a number for this pocket right here. This number is going to be used to help us get the coefficients of the quotient, which is going to be this bottom row. And the whole synthetic division problem is going to be kind of organized into one row up top, one row in the middle, and one row at the bottom. And I'll explain those rows as we go. So first, what I want to do before getting the pocket number is just writing in all of the coefficients of this numerator right here. So 3 is the first number, then it's 7, -2, 5, and 4. So now let's get our pocket number, so that way we know what we're multiplying by and working with in synthetic division. So that pocket number is going to be determined when x plus 3 equals 0. So whatever makes this numerator here 0. And really, this is going to work because, synthetic division actually works because this numerator is in that x plus c form. So that c could be any number, but it's got to be x. This x is really important, having an x to the first. That x to the first is important. So x to the first is also just plain x. But as long as your denominator is in that form, you're good to go for synthetic division. So now let's do let's solve this for x. So now we have x equals -3. Okay, so we put our -3 up here. So now the first thing we do in the whole big process of solving the synthetic division problem, after setting it up, is to bring down this 3. So now we have made a column, or not a column, but a row for the coefficients of the quotient of this division problem. So now let's multiply this -3 here by all the numbers that we find in the last column or row. So all the numbers in the last row are going to be multiplied by the -3 as we go. So -3 times 3 is a -9. And we have to add these two rows, this top and middle row. So 7 plus -9 is going to give us a -3. Wait, sorry. No, 7 plus -9 is going to give us a -2. There we go. Now it's kind of less confusion now. And now, after that, let's do -3 times -2. That'll give us a +6. So -2 plus 6 is 4. Then -3 times 4, that's going to be -12. So now 5 plus -12 will give us a -7. Now -3 times -7 is 21. So 4 plus 21 is 25. Okay, so as you can see, we have our coefficients of the numerator of the original problem. We have what happens when x plus 3 equals 0, which is x equals -3, which is right here, it's in our little pocket. And our middle row are the numbers that we've received after multiplying by the -3. And then our last row is what we got when we found the coefficients of the quotient of this problem. So now let's put it all together, and just keep in mind that this is our while this term or this whole polynomial here is going to start with x to the fourth. When we are dividing, it's going to be our quotient is going to be have x values that are like 1 less than each of these here. That means that we're going to have, this will be 3x cubed. So that, see, instead of x to the fourth, it's x cubed, since we're it's smaller, a smaller answer than what we started out with, since we're dividing. And then we get minus 2x squared plus 4x minus 7. Okay, you might might ask what this 25 is for then, if this is our last term, and this is basically like negative 7 times x to the 0. Well, what we will also have left in any division problem, well, not any, but most, you'll have a remainder. And that remainder in our case is 25 divided by x plus 3. And there we go. There's our answer. Let me know if this was helpful, and if not, I can definitely add more notes and explanation for this if necessary. Thank you.